Hey beautiful people, it's Nicole Mitchell here, and today I have a quick tip for you on this glorious Friday, and that is how to create your future in the now. And there's many ways to do that, and this is just one of many ways. But for those of you who have dreams, who have desires, aspirations, and goals for your life, that you want to be something or become something, do something, accomplish something, whatever it is, we always think that we have to somehow wait for that before it happens to own it. Let me give an example. There are people, including myself, who want to write a book someday, right? I want to be an author, and I honestly want to be a best-selling author. But for so many people, they're even scared to call themselves a writer, right? So even though they write words, or they have words always brewing inside of them that maybe they don't write down quite yet, but it's always there, they won't call themselves a writer, much less an author, because they feel like an imposter, they feel like a fraud, they feel like it's impossible, it's unachievable. Whatever their limiting beliefs are, they're not willing to claim this identity that they believe is meant for them, that is a deep, deep desire of them. And I remember this years ago, I felt that way about being a writer. I actually went to a writer's conference somewhere out east, and we were talking about, like, when do you start calling yourself a writer? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I write words, I blog all the time, and I have a journal, and I mean, I'm writing all the time, but me, call myself a writer? Who am I to do that? And it was after that conference, though, that I started calling myself a writer. And then I started getting articles published by different magazines online, and now I have zero qualms about being a writer, because that is part of my work. I am a writer. And so now my next thing that I want to be is an author. I want to be the author of a book, and I want to be the author of a best-selling book. And so one way that I now help prepare myself for that desire that I know is going to come true, I just know it's going to come true, is that I now tell myself I am an author. I own it. I embody that role. I embody that person now and not later. I don't have to wait for some random time in space to decide or to experience or to believe I'm finally an author. I get to decide that now. I'm going to embody that. I'm going to embody the energy of that, the creativity of that, the boldness of that, the audacity of that. I'm going to own it now, so that when it happens, it's already integrated into the psyche and soul of who I am. Of course it's going to happen, because I've been saying it's going to happen for however long, months or years, right? So that is my challenge to you. Whatever it is you want to become, an actor, a singer, a doctor, a teacher, a social worker, like whatever is on your heart, you want to open a coffee shop, start owning that identity now. Like, I am a coffee shop owner. I am the CEO of my business. I am an actress. I am a movie star. Whatever it is that you desire, own that identity now. Because when you do that, that's actually part of how you raise your frequency and become an energetic match for that thing, right? And this is something I get into with my clients. I get into at my workshops, which you should be attending because they're amazing and fucking powerful. But by you embodying it, not only does it integrate it into the core of who you are, but it also helps you become an energetic match for the very desire of your heart. As long as you have resistance to being called an author, to being called an actor, to being called a model or a doctor or a social worker or a teacher or whatever, as long as you have resistance to that, you're not going to become an energetic match for it. You're not going to become that. If you don't believe you're worthy of it, or you're capable of it, or you feel like a fraud, you're not going to experience it. You won't give yourself the permission to accomplish that. So one way to allow yourself to get over that hump, to get over that limiting belief, is just start owning it and claiming it for yourself. Turn it into an I am affirmation you say every day. I am an author, I am a speaker, I am a teacher, I am a doctor. And then once you start doing that, increase the adjectives in front of that. I am a popular doctor. I am a distinguished doctor. I am one of the most famous actresses. I am a well-known author. Like, start playing with that and allow those deep, deep desires to come up out of you. Be honest with it. And again, this is just you in your bedroom, in your bathroom. You don't have to declare these outside on your rooftop. You can, but you don't have to. So play with it. Give yourself permission and get that out. So for example, someone who attended one of my workshops wants to be an author and wants to be a public speaker. And I was having everyone in the workshop go around and share what is the dream that you're bringing to this workshop, because this was the Dreamers Workshop. And so this person says, I want to be a public speaker and I want to be an author. And I was like, I know you well enough to know that you want to be an international speaker and you would like to be a best-selling author. So now I want you to integrate that into your dreams, into your statements, into your psyche and soul, right? So this is what I'm calling you to do. Start owning what it is that you desire, what you see for you in the future, what you hope for in the future, and start embodying it now. And then add on adjectives as you get more and more comfortable with this title or this position or this accomplishment that you know you're going to have in the future. Believe it and own it, and it is yours. Right now, I am filling up, I have 3 spots left to work with me one-on-one as a coaching client, and they're gonna fill up by September 1st, so get in. If you're wanting to experience the kind of teaching and content that I offer here on YouTube or on my Facebook wall or on my other social media sites, this is your invitation. This is your invitation to step into something big and beautiful, expansive and abundant and empowering, because that is what you're worthy of. If you have questions, let me know. Check out my website for more information, and I look forward to working with you. All right, love you guys. Bye.